Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Vav Fashion's YouTube channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. In today's video, we're going to be learning how to make this simple, portable puffy sleeve. It's a very simple tutorial and it is beginner friendly. I hope this is what you're interested in learning. Kindly stay tuned. And if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please hit on the subscribe button to subscribe and also put on your notification bell so that you get notified once I post a new video. Thank you. First things first, you go ahead and measure the armhole of the top you'll be sewing the sleeve to. So here, I'm going to fold it into two and measure the armhole. So here I have 10 inches. And since it is on fold, that's a total of 20 inches for both front and back. So we'll go ahead and fold our sleeve. To fold the fabric I'll be using to achieve this sleeve, I'm going to confirm the measurement of my fabric, and what I have here is 29 inches. So 29 inches is 9 inches more than the armhole measurement. Remember that the armhole measurement I got was 20 inches, so 9 inches is extra, so that's 29 inches. So I'll fold my fabric over like this and then go ahead and mark the starting point of the sleeve. That's the starting line. So once I do that, I'm going to enter the length of the sleeve. So the length of the sleeve is 11 inches and then plus my hemming allowance of 2 inches. So that will be a total of 13 inches. So this is me going ahead to mark my 13 inches first, and then I'll come up by 2 inches to mark the actual length of the sleeve, which is 11 inches. So next we'll come down by the cap's height line from the starting line, and this is 3.5. So how did I come about my 3.5? I divided the bust by 12 plus half inch, so that's how to get your cap's height line. Divide the bust by 12 plus half inch. So now you can see I'm placing my tape from the starting point, that's from the starting line to the cap's height line slanted, and then I'll get the midpoint of the slanted line there. So this is me just going ahead to draw the slanted line. So you can see I already have my midpoint. I'm just going to create an arc shape. So you go up by like half of an inch on that line and then cross it over at the midpoint and go down by like half of an inch. So you can see we already have our basic sleeve. So I just went ahead to connect it to the hem of the sleeve. At the hem there, I went in by 1 inch just to give it that slanted shape at the down part. So this is me just going ahead to cut out the sleeve. So you want to just cut out your sleeve, and then I'll place to cut the second sleeve, and then I'll show us the next thing to do. So you can see I've cut the second sleeve. So now I'm going ahead to fold the hem. Remember we added hemming allowance of 2 inches. So I'm folding the hem half inch and then 1 inch. This is to create the casing for my elastic. That is where I'm going to be inserting my elastic into. So this is me just going ahead to press the hemming allowance. Then I'll take it to my sewing machine and stitch it down. So as you can see, I've stitched the hemming allowance, and I also went ahead to run a loose stitch at the sleeve cap side, that's at the upper part, and this is me pulling one of my threads so that I can gather the upper part of the sleeve, which is going to be sewn to the armhole. So you want to make sure that you are gathering it to the 20 inches that we got. That's when we measured the armhole. So you can see that I've done the same thing for one of the sleeves. So you can see that is exactly the measurement. That's the 20 inches I have there. So you want to stretch out. If you have less, all you need to do is to just stretch it out a little. That's loosen, increase the side a little since we just gathered it. So that's it. So you can see that I have my 10 inches now. So I'll be repeating the same thing for the other sleeve. So Once I'm done gathering it, now my elastic is 10 inches. The round arm of my client is 12 inches. I reduced the elastic by 2 inches. That's 12 inches minus 2, so that's 10 inches. So now I'm going ahead to insert the elastic into the hemming allowance. Remember that I said that that will be the casing for our elastic. So once I'm getting towards the end of the elastic, I'll pin it at that point so that it doesn't just go into it. Remember that the hemming allowance is quite wider than the elastic since it is just 10 inches. So this is me still pushing it out through the other side. I'm using my safety pin. So you can see I brought it out from the other side. I'll take off my safety pin and pin down the elastic at that end. So can you see? So I'm going to stitch this down on my sewing machine so that it doesn't fall off. So next you want to do now is to get the midpoint of your sleeve. So this is what I'm doing. You can see I've gathered it already. So I'll fold into two and then get the midpoint. I'll go ahead and notch it. So once you have the midpoint of that sleeve, so that's the part that will be facing the center, that's the shoulder joining here. So you can see the midpoint of the shoulder. I'm going to make sure that those points are lined. You don't want to have excess on any side. So my gathers, I just gathered to about 4 inches, so 2 inches on the left, 2 inches on the right. So that's how the puffiness is going to be at the upper part. So this is me just pinning it. I just need the gathers at the upper part, that's the shoulder area. You can see that I don't have gathers as the sleeve comes down into the armpit area. I hope we understand what I'm trying to say. So can you see that I have my gathers just at the shoulder side there? So, and I've repeated the same thing for the other side too. So I'm just going to take this to my sewing machine and stitch down. After stitching, I'll go ahead and remove my gather thread because that's exactly what I'm doing now because I have stitched it down already. So I'll take off my gather thread. You don't want to leave it there hanging. So once I'm done with that, I'll weave the armhole and attach the peplum to this blouse and then show us what we have. I hope you have learned something from this video. If you did, please kindly give me a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye.